So next, I'm gonna analyze the meaning of the story, and there was a couple of messages that I interpreted from the movie. First, I thought there was a message against industrialization and automation. This movie was made around the Industrial Revolution, and I think it was a message against the negative parts and aspects of industrialization and how the workers were dehumanized to be machine like or overworked to be more efficient. For example, when Charlie goes to the bathroom to take a little smoke break, the monitor turns on and the owner yells at him to get back to work. And then another example is when Charlie Chaplin becomes the guinea pig for this new feeding machine in order to save time on worker lunch breaks. And I thought that was pretty ridiculous that they would try to have a machine to just feed the workers to make them eat quicker and then make them go back to work. And then another thing I noticed was when the workers were fighting Charlie and he would he would turn on the factory assembly line in order for the workers to stop chasing after him and continue working on the factory line. So they showed that the workers were dehumanized and just conditioned to be machine like. They would just work when the assembly line was on. And I think this made Charlie go into a nervous breakdown because he couldn't stand the dullness of the factory life and the machine like working, the machine like work. And next, another message I noticed throughout the movie was optimism. Charlie was always optimistic. He was happy go lucky. When he was in prison, locked up in prison, he was happy because he was in a cell, in his comfortable cell, and he was also drugged, which was pretty funny. And this movie was made around the Great Depression, which is when people were unemployed and hungry, and the actors in this movie depicted this, such as Big Bill and Ellen. For example, they steal in order to eat food. And even though Charlie's unemployed and runs from the law, he is always optimistic about it, and he tells Ellen that they will make it somehow. And in the final scene, him and Ellen walk down a road towards an uncertain but hopeful future.